We need to clear the energy. You ready? I've just said in the first one, I'm not here to question why, I just do as I'm told. So, Spirit told me I've got to do random reads. 3 random reads to prove really that either the message is the same, which it has been in the last one, or that there is another message to go out, because there's a lot more of you now, and if you're concentrating and connecting with me, the more you connect with me, the more message I get. So, one or all of these messages may be for you. You need to find out which. I'm just going with the flow, basically. So I'm using different decks for different reads, but they have told me to return to an old book that I haven't used for many years. This is the first book I ever got when I was 13. Never get rid of your books. Having said that, it is the 3rd time I've bought it because it's been used and used. So, we're going back to an old spread. The light's not good, I have got the lights on, but they're playing silly beggars again. So expect some flashing if they don't like what I say, or if they agree with what I say. Either way they do it. So at the minute they've got them dim. We'll see. These cards are slightly bigger, so they take up more room. Not a lot of majors in this one. There was a lot of majors in the other one. This is internal energy by the look of it. Too many. Some of you will notice that I'm doing it a lot faster, but that's their energy. They're giving me a very urgent energy, and that's why I did the reads. So, yeah. Okay. Some of these cards have come out again. They was in the first read. So, but different places, so we'll see what they say. Yeah. Okay. So the first line, this line here, is the general situation now and in the future. So if we take that as the past, that is the present, that is the future. Something has ended, and now it's time to get over the fact that it's ended. So some of you will still be in that energy of ending, because we're all at different time periods in our lives. But something is over and the grieving process has started. We're starting to release. But it's a nightmare situation, and it's causing sleepless nights. It may involve children, it may involve 3 women, with this deck only. Air energy, so it's mental, in your head. But in the future, it brings about a growth. So this is something that's come along to make you grow as a person and a soul. It will bring you abundance. It will bring you fertility. Fertility is not just pregnancy, but it could quite easily be pregnancy for some. This is a situation where you've gone from dark, barren, dead soil and start growing now as something totally different. This can be mother-in-laws, mothers of your children. It can be happiness and social gaiety. It can be a connection to the military. But all in all, it is an abundant situation. And it starts from today, because this rules the 3rd or the 30th of any month, living or past, date for your diary and address. It may be the 3rd of next month, but we're at the beginning stages, now and in the future. The home life. Now this is the important one. You're releasing yourself from a manipulator. This was in the first read, so I know that this is a fact. Some of you are being manipulated and are in toxic situations. This is Capricorn energy, but that can be anywhere in somebody's chart, so don't hold it against a Capricorn. This is issues with the knees and bones, but it is releasing the shackles, becoming free from a situation that is unhealthy for you. So it can be contracts, anything you are duty bound to, or loyalty, something you are misguided and being manipulated by. It is time to free yourself. Feel the fear and do it anyway. Take that leap and make your wings on the way down. This is the Dick Whittington card. People will not like what you're saying because that is the external public life. So you don't give a stuff anymore about what people think. You are going to take that risk and you're going to feel the fear and do it anyway. Those born on the 15th, living or past, date for your diary and address, positive energy. Those born on the 22nd, living or past, date for your diary and address, positive energy. But you fear that you may have lost the opportunity for something. It may be the loss of career, finance or home, but you feel that you've lost the opportunity for something. Feelings of your close friends and family. There is a very generous lady, someone who is nurturing, kind, generous. She is a good friend, someone you can go to. She may be of a darker complexion, she may wear a uniform. She is generous towards you. There is firm foundations being built and success for you with your friends. This is nothing but success in friendship. And there will be a settlement of a long-standing problem and a fresh start here. Those born on the 20th, living or past, date for your diary and address, massively important. Someone is rising from the ashes, like the phoenix. Career and work life. Someone is codependent on someone else, which is what the other read said. Someone needs somebody's finances. Simple as that. Or needs somebody to support them so that they can make finances. They cannot stand on their own 2 feet. So, there has been no reciprocity, no equal give and take. Someone is giving more than they're receiving, and it's not just financial, this is emotional as well. Which is making for unhappiness within the situation. There's obstacles in the way, possibly children and travel. Those born on the 19th, living or past, date for your diary and address, massively important in a negative way. There is confusion here and you are not seeing everything. Fulfillment of your dearest wish. Again, which is very strange, the same card in the same place, if I'm not mistaken, as the read I've just done. Someone is wishing to leave a partnership, a union of some type, because they no longer want to give themselves or any of themselves to someone who is not grateful. They're sick of being the martyr and the victim. There may be a Scorpio involved in this situation. Sorry, that's an ambulance. So that may be important because if something like that happens, take it on board. This is Pisces energy. This is secrets, hidden enemies, and karmic situations. But someone is putting up their boundaries, which is what they've just asked you to do in the last read. If you watch the other read, that's what they said. Boundaries are important. So they need you to put your boundaries in place so that this doesn't happen anymore. When you do that, justice will be served. Some of you will actually be going to court and it will be served in your favour. So if you want to get out of a situation where you are in a union with someone else, then it will be settled in your favour. An approaching event. The truth will come out. Someone will cut through the bullshit and get to the point. There is no point in lying about anything. This could be, for a very few of you, an air sign child, which is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Again, we have a child, possibly. But this is someone who loves themselves more than they love anyone else. They really are quite selfish. So it could be a person, it could be a child. Either way, it's a narcissistic person. So the truth is coming out about this situation, and that you've wasted a lot of time, effort, emotion and money over the last 7 years on somebody that is not grateful for it, which fits in with everything else. So, but the truth is finally, and clarity is going to come to you. You're suddenly going to realise about this situation. So now, we'll do, and last time I got this wrong, so bear with me because it's a long time since I've done this read. We're going to clarify it, past, present and future. And then I'm going to pull a card from the Oracle to try and bring it all together. So here we go. Past. There is a gentleman that was once successful. He is no longer. It may be somebody that you held in high regard, but has now fell off the pedestal. There is a lack of faith and trust in yourself and others, and it's well founded because there are lies, deceit and theft. There could be a rebellion against religion, the normal way of doing things, and these lies and deceit are known about. It could be a Leo, it could be somebody born 1974 plus or minus 12 February to February, or it could be anyone familiar to you. Somebody could have Leo in the chart and you wouldn't even know. So you will know who that is because you knew of the deceit in the past, which gave you lost faith in something. The present situation, a gentleman entering your life or a big part of your life who works within the home. He could be a joiner, a plumber, electrician, etc. Too much pride getting in the way, or not enough self-respect. It has brought trouble to the home. For some, it could be an actual fire, but there is destruction to the home. Because in the future, there is a hidden enemy, which is what we got there with the Hanged Man. Hidden enemies. A hidden female enemy and a younger female who will no longer be in your life or no longer do service to you. And this is going to cause a lot of people to talk. You will be the centre of attention, a matter of discussion. So, be prepared for that one. And we're going to bring it all together with a card. So we'll use the Aboriginal cards for this one, and then we'll change it around for the next one. 3 I'm doing, and this is the second of the 3. Don't expect these very often, but when Spirit tells me to do them, I do them. Normally I don't have time, but hey, everything happens for a reason. Baldir, and there they go, they're flashing. So, Baldir, it's your gut instinct. I like this one for some reason, so listen very carefully to this one. Baldir is a Norse god loved by all, including human and other gods. Baldir was born the son of Frigg, who loved her son like no other. Frigg had a premonition that her son would die young, so in an attempt to save her son, she made all animals and plants take an oath not to harm him. As Baldir grew up, the other gods found it amusing to try and find different ways in which to harm him, but never to any avail. Baldir only had one enemy, and that was Loki, who wanted to rid him of him because of the admiration of all the gods. Loki tricked Frigg into telling him that the mistletoe was the only plant that did not take the oath. Loki set forth and made a dart of mistletoe and gave it to Baldir's blind brother, who threw the dart at Baldir and killed him. So the blind bit means that you are not seeing what's right in front of your nose. Baldir's body was cremated on a boat, and in grief his wife threw herself on his burning body so that she could be with him in the afterlife. So you're sacrificing yourself for something and someone that really can't be grateful because it's dead. You are renowned for your ability to avoid situations and incidents and come out the other end generally unscathed by the event. People believe you have the luck of the gods on your side. This is not true. You have an amazing knack of being able to see things in a positive manner. What they don't know is that you hurt just like everyone else. The difference is that your attitude to recovery is better. It's time to consider telling others of your feelings and experiences so they understand you better, because someone is not clear of the facts. You are a teacher and a role model and need to share your experiences of resilience with others to enable them to understand the positive strategies you use to get through the difficult and challenging situations you know will motivate others to change their views and give them the opportunity to have a better outcome in their lives. So there may be something that you haven't told anybody because you didn't think that it put a very good light on you, but it could help others in this situation. Or someone may tell you something that they've never told anyone else. This is a growth situation. Don't sacrifice yourself for something that isn't grateful. Thanks for listening.